Hello folks, so welcome to another Mac Tactics by me, Tactical Mac 7. Short video for you guys today. Had a bit of a disaster. The gameplay footage I recorded all didn't record for some reason. It just hit, the program crashed. Elgato crashed when I hit end. And as you can probably hear, I am choked with a cold and just really not feeling well. So the thought of doing all that gameplay footage and post-coms and everything again, just can't do that. Can't do that. So we're just doing a little bit of a shorter video with the tactics. Yeah, apologies for that. So this is the best tactic in FIFA. Like, let's just get this out of the way. This is the number one tactic, the number one formation. It is the best. You've seen this twice before in different variations. This is my 100 depth variation. Brilliant. We've utilised both the two variations we've done before to kind of come up with a hybridy version of it, and genuinely, this is the best formation. This is what I'm using this weekend in Weekend League, and this is so much fun. I don't know why I'm doing Weekend League, though. Depends whenever I feel like I can set a screen for long enough. So, that's how the team's setting up. We're trying Desai. We packed Cole. We might put Cole in, but sticking with her, Theo just now. We're looking for pace on either side and just power in the middle. I could do that because Gabriel has the left foot. I'll play about with it. Right, let's get into the tactics. I'm so choked with the gold. So, here it is. We're on defensive style balance, width 35, depth 100, long ball and forward runs, because this genuinely I think is the best for depth 100. I think, so on my other two formations, the reason that depth 100 and then balanced and direct passing was to do with how the team moved, whereas this one, with depth 100, long ball and forward runs, pushes your extra players up the pitch. And I just think forward runs fits it really nicely at the moment. Width, attacking width was still down at 37. Now, the thing I would say is if you're struggling a little bit, you can stick this all the way up to 75. Like, that is a big jump. But at 75, it's really wide. Your attacking width is super wide. And what you'll find is your left and your right mids will not become as involved. They'll stay kind of on the edges of the box. Well, not the edges of the box, but the sides of the box. Whereas with 37, you get our trademark mixed runs. You get the striker, because we have the striker on go wide. So you do get overlapping and transitional type movement that we like from our attacking players. And if you have this down, if you have this really high, you kind of lose that a little bit. Players in the box is all the way up at 7. I personally don't think players in the box is working properly at the moment. I think they're not. It's not right. Whatever EA have done in a patch in the past seems to have messed this up a little bit. Corners and free kicks, we've got on 2 and 2, but you just stick it on whatever you want. So the instructions: drift wide, getting behind on our striker. That's because we've taken the right passing off, so we need to have get wide on them. Now you can put stay forward if you want. Completely up to you. If you've got like a high work rated striker, I would definitely put on stay forward. Our left and our right mids, so we're back on come back on defense, cut inside, come short, get into the box, which is similar to what we had on the last version. I just like come short because it pulls them. That's what pulls them in, and because we're now on 100 depth, they're so high up the pitch. It's brilliant. It brings them into fantastic positions. So definitely stick with that. Make sure you've got fast players, and at this stage of the game. Before I said have strikers, that's why I've got Mbappe there. At this stage of the game, you're going to have wingers that are basically winger strikers, like Vinny and stuff like that. Any player like that is brilliant in these positions. People that have good pace, good shooting, good composure. That's what you're looking for. Passing, you need to have decent, and physicality, you want to be decent. Our two centre mids. Now, obviously, like any 4 across the middle formation, you've got 1 attacking and 1 defensive. This is what you want. So Bellingham is my attacking one. He's just on cover centre. Now you can put on get into the box if you want to make him more attacking, and you can actually do stay back while attacking and get into the box if you want to make this a little bit more solid in your defence and and push them forward. And what you'll find with this is a bit of a stamina drain. People get confused about this get into the box command. It's not default just get into the box. It's get into the box for crosses. That means the only time that this AI part is triggered is when you are going down the wings. If you're playing the balls through the middle of the pitch, get into the box for crosses is not triggered. So it is kind of like a silent triggering. So if Saka or Mbappe or Klaus or Hernandez are bombing down the wings, Bellingham would look to get forward into the box because they're anticipating a cross. But he'll probably only, and I would need to test this more, but I would assume he would only really get into the box if Klaus or Saka have the ball because of the positioning on the park. If it worked how I would like it to work, if Mbappe or Hernandez had the ball, he'd probably move more towards the right-hand side. But that's getting quite complicated at that point. So if you want to have stay back and tagging and get into the box for crosses, you can. I would have it on balanced and balanced. Tony Kroos is on stay back while attacking, stay on the edge of the box, and cover centre. Klaus is on overlap and step up. Again, if you never use D-pad tactics, have this on join the attack. If you want to make this more defensive, have this on stay back. It will hamper the movement of the team. Sorry. But I have it on balance. Gives me the best of both worlds. Overlap is because I want them going on the outside of the wingers, and step up because I want them to be a little bit more aggressive in their positioning. Hernandez is exactly the same. My three centre-backs, we're not touching them because we don't want them playing striker. Although I did find a really interesting thing, that if you have it on play as striker, and then, or if you have one of these guys on play as striker, and then you were to change your D-pad tactics to centre-back play as striker, that person would go forward, which would turn this into a 4-4-2, which I'm playing about with because I think that could be absolutely phenomenal. There's a few players I think could do really well there. If you've got that winter wildcard Hullet, in fact, if you've got any Hullet, I think having Hullet in the centre of your defence and then setting him to play a striker when you needed it, I think that'd be phenomenal. But we'll have a look at that in the future. Our goalkeeper is on come for crosses and sweeper keeper, as always, but just do whatever you want. So that's the team. That's the way line up. That's the instructions again. Thank you guys for all the likes and the subs and the comments you guys give me. Everything's doing really well. Sorry I can't bring you gameplay footage. It's just been a bit of a pain. I hate when this sort of stuff happens, but I'll be back. We've got 2 tactics to come out next week. Both of them are updates to ones I've already got. Yeah, going for the 100 depth. And I've got a funny feeling that'll be the last of the 100 depth tactics I do after that. I feel like at the moment it's broken, and if you're using it, you'll understand why it's broken. I think EA understand it's broken and will probably put out a patch to try and lessen the effectiveness on it. But at the moment, it's a thing that works, and it's a thing we can use to our advantage. So yeah, let's go for it. It's fun as well, having your whole team so far up the pitch. So please like, subscribe, comment. Remember, only play this game while you're having fun. If it's not fun, just go play something else. There's plenty of other good games out there. With Weekend League at this point in the year, there's not a great player pool within EAFC at the moment, so it could be hard. Let me know if you're going to go for the Brazilian thing as well, because I don't think I'm going to do this one. Gomez just doesn't really entice me into it. Right, have fun. Catch you guys in the next video. Bye.